Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I am talking about Star Wars Visions, Volume Number 2, Episode Number 1 through 9. And this is the Disney Plus original series. And I gotta say, overall, I enjoyed the season a whole lot. I had a lot of fun watching it. I pretty much enjoyed every single episode here. Some I love more than others, but I had a whole lot of fun watching it. And I think this thing improved from the last season as well. Because the first season, I pretty much enjoyed the first one. The first one really got me. Everything else I thought was okay. I even like the bunny one. I thought was pretty cool. There's some episodes in that I liked them. I liked, but the first one I liked the most. But this episode here had a lot of episodes that I really did like, and I thought it was very interesting as well too. Very interesting how they're telling the story, exploring this world of Star Wars, and it makes you like want to see more of this stuff right here in this style, this action as well. But at the same time, you're also kind of scared because if are they going to let the same people keep doing this type of storyline, or the other people in Star Wars because they're trying to make it part of the main canon, then it gets all ruined or messed up because of that? I don't know. But overall, I did enjoy these episodes right here as well. From the animation, from different styles, the storytelling, I thought it was great. I mean, you start off with the Sith, where you're watching this Jedi who used to be a Sith, but now she went from the dark to the light, and you see her using art to express herself, and also finding out more about herself with her art, and also who she's fighting as well, realizing that she's not only just the light, but she's also the darkness as well too. This is something I always wanted to see in Star Wars. This is something I always wanted the Jedi to do because it never made no sense to me. I always thought that both sides were stupid. I always thought the Jedi were dumb and the Sith were dumb too. Because no one is just one thing. No one is just all good, and no one is just all bad. Everybody has a little bit of darkness in them. Everybody got a little lightness in them. And I always thought that Luke would be the one who finally figures out that the dark side isn't evil. It's just the person who's evil. And if you could balance both the light side in you and the dark side in you, you will truly have balance in the force, and you will be stronger for this. And you've seen her learn that lesson in here, where she was part of the darkness, and then she went up other side to the light, and then when fighting this other Sith, she's realizing that she's not just all light, she's dark too. And when she managed to like combine them both together, she became better as a person and more complete and more whole. And she wanted the people to stop her foe. And she was like, yes, this is something I always wanted. This is something I always wanted to see in Star Wars, and I never got it. And I thought I was going to get it in the newer movies, but that didn't happen. So, but we got to see it here, and the animation wise, but using art to tell the story as well too. Because using art with the story was also done quite well as well. You have storylines like the Screech's Reach, I guess you could say, which had more of a horror element to it as well too. And watching this, and seeing someone like desperate. You see these kids are working in these mines as child labor, and they're so desperate to get out of this situation. And you got to find one person who found a way to get out of the situation that she's in, and you see what she had to do, the sacrifice she had to make sure this thing happens. And the twist in here was like this. Oh my gosh! But also, you understood what was happening, but also you also realize how messed up it is at the same time as well too. And you actually want to see where that storyline is going to go. And if you and it took the art style of I can't think of the movie right now with the werewolf, the wolf people, the spirit walker. I can't think of it right now, but it was also done quite well, and that's in that art style. I enjoyed that story as well. So there's so many different stories that pretty much, and they're done so quite well. From the stop motion, and some I thought were just okay. I mean, I didn't like blow my mind, but I didn't hate them, and I still enjoyed them as well too. Like you have I'm Your Mother, which was done like in a Wallace and Gromit type of style of stop motion. And even though it's this trope you've seen plenty of time before, like the teenager embarrassed by their parent, and something happens, but they don't want to tell their parent about it because they want their parents to show up and to embarrass them. But then realizing that the parent has like some special skill they didn't realize, and ends up helping them in the end. So I just like you already knew how it was going to end. You already knew the relationship between the mother and the daughter was going to be fine, but you just had to go through this whole steps in the first place. It was still sweet and very touching. I still enjoyed it and enjoyed the racing as well. But it's something I've already seen before and done before in a lot of different ways. But I still have fun watching it, and I still enjoy it. I thought it was very sweet as well too. Even the story of the spy dancer. And even though I enjoyed the story, I didn't enjoy the animation style that much. I thought the animation the movies were very fluid and very beautiful to look at, but at the same time, I didn't enjoy the style as much. But the story was very interesting and compelling to me, and I really enjoyed that as well too. Even I had another story like that too with the bandits of Golak, and the the movement of the animation seemed pretty kind of stiff to me. The style looked pretty cool, but the movement is just kind of stiff. But again, I enjoyed the story as well. So it had a lot of things that I enjoyed more than others. My favorite episode was the Sith, starting off with that one. Also, I enjoyed the Journey to the Dark Head, watching this young Jedi learning how to pretty much um um the dark side of inside of him overcome him, while this other Sith Lord trying to recruit him and bring him to his side, and watching the animation fight between them two, and also watching the girl who had the prophecy realizing that she was part of the prophecy the whole time. It was also very interesting as well too. I enjoyed the story, the action scenes in here. I thought was fantastic. The fight sequences was just amazing to look at as well too. I had a whole lot of fun watching it. And you also had In the Stars, a very sweet story. And even though the two young daughters, like the last of their kind, still trying to just to survive the empire, and you got the little girl who feel like she needs to fight because of what they took for them, and you got the oldest one just trying to survive, and you think that the youngest one doesn't know what she's doing. She's a little bit annoying at first, but when you see what she's trying to do in the plan, and you see the two sisters finally coming together to stop this threat, you got this, oh my gosh, and seeing how it goes back to her parents as well, who have gone and passed away. It was all very sweet, very touching. I enjoyed that as well too. And then you had stories like The Pit was very, very dark, very messed up. Watching these people forced into labor to help build a city, and then get neglected and left behind, and left to die in a hole, and then see how that comes around as well too. And the sacrifice somebody made is to help them get free, just so they can move forward, but it's like really messed up and sad and tragic as well too. And then you had Oaz song. I'm not sure I say the name properly. Sorry about that, but I enjoyed that stop motion style as well. I mean, the character looked very cute and very cuddly, but then seeing her using her song to purify the crystals and to help Jedi was also very beautiful as well. So it had a lot of emotional driven episodes in here as well too, as well as the action sequences as well that I thought was pretty cool and touching too. So the thing is, though, the only bad part about this, though, when you see these episodes, it makes you want to explore more of this world and see more of this as well too. See more of this, but we're not gonna see no more of this. It's done. It's like this. Oh, that's kind of sad. Like I like to see with the Jedi what she went on to, who realizing that she could be both the light and the dark. Where she go from here? What she do in her life? Like what happens after this? You make you curious when you want to see where does it go. But overall, as a second season ago, I think as a huge improvement. I think it did way better, and I give this season a grade. I'm gonna give it a solid B. I'm giving it a solid B. Don't take my word for it though. Go check it out for yourself. Hopefully, maybe for overall, yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid B plus. I'm gonna give it a B plus. Yes. Don't take my word for it. Go check it out for yourself. Hopefully you're watching. You will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Catch my social media. You want to follow me there? I appreciate it as well too. Also to my stores where I sell things, my shirts and stocks, and everything else and whatnot. This is one of my shirts right here. This is my Archangel Rabbit shirt right here. Others as well. See some stuff, buy some stuff. I really would appreciate it. It's like I always say in my dreams in life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.